Hello and welcome back to Vermont Systems Teams webinar. My name's Sam and in this fifth video we're going to be looking at teams and channels. I'm going to cover the four things that you need to know to get started using teams and channels. We're going to look at what a team is and how to add members. We're going to look at channels, what the difference between a public and a private channel is. We're going to look at what you can do with a channel, and we're going to look at how we can use teams to collaborate and work together on documents. So let's get started. Okay, here we are in Teams. Let's use the navigation bar to find the Teams screen. Click on Teams and it will bring you to a list of all the teams that you are a member of. In Microsoft Teams, a team is where we group people together for their common role, department, project, or common goals and interests. Each team is defined by its name and by its group membership. In this team, this is the demo team for our webinar series. In here, the membership is a owner who sets the membership and the priorities and preferences of the team, creates the channels, and administrates and effectively is a moderator for the team. And then we have the members or guests. So how do people work together in a team? Well, they do it on various channels. So a channel represents topics or tasks. Each team should be made up of multiple channels. There is a default channel that always appears in Teams called General. This is the one that we're going to use today for this webinar. Channels come in two different types, standard and private. A standard channel is available for all members of your team. A private channel, as you might have guessed, is a private channel for individual members within your team. These are specific and are invite only. Channels should be created to represent various tasks, topics, or common interests, and are where you can hold meetings or have conversations, store and work on files, and come together to work towards a common goal. A channel itself is made up of tabs. We're going to go over a couple of them today. First, we have posts. Post is the conversation thread for this channel. This is basically just like the chat channels that we have with individual people, only this is with all the people that are a member of this team. We have files, which is where we can store common documents for our team. And we can also add additional things to the tab line, such as individual documents or even additional applications that have been built into the Teams product, such as Planner or OneNote. Within Teams, we can actually work collaboratively on the same document at the same time. Each of us can open up the same document and work together live. All of our edits and changes will happen live on the fly with each other. We can even see what each other are doing. We can have a conversation while we're doing it. This conversation will appear in the channel post thread, not in an individual or private conversation. If you want to have a private conversation, remember to use the chat feature. If you want to bring someone's attention to a document, you can use the @mention feature. This is a great way to get someone's attention from your team and get them to put their input on your document. Simply put the @ symbol and start typing someone's name. This will now appear in the post thread. Let's have a quick look at that. We come back to the channel and go to posts. We can see at the bottom that I @mentioned Sam and asked him to review this demo. And it even gave him a handy link back to the document. He can click on that, bring up the document, and then reply to my comment. When you're working side by side, each edit is entered and saved into the document live, and you can even see where they are. You'll get a different colored cursor and Along the top, you'll be able to hover over their icon and it will tell you where on the document, what page and what line they're editing. So let's summarize. Teams. Teams are where we can group people together for their role, department, project, or common interests. Each team is defined by its name and its team membership. The team in this application is simply an administration and organizational container for its channels. A channel. A team is made up of channels. There are two different types of channel, a standard channel and a private channel. A standard channel is where every member of your team can see the contents. A private channel is controlled by specific membership. Channels should be created to represent topics, tasks, or common interests. And they're where you can hold meetings, have conversations, and work on files together. Within channel tabs, you can use posts for channel conversations, files to store your documents, and you can even bring in other document types, such as Planner or OneNote. A good use of the @ mentions is in the post thread to draw people's attention to a document. Within the channel, you can work collaboratively using the conversation option to raise discussion around specific documents, or you can work simultaneously on the same document without the bother of revisions or drafts. When you work on the same document, you'll be able to see each other's contributions and edits live as they're entering them, and you'll even be able to hover over their icon and it will tell you where in the document they are. Again, this has been a Vermont Systems webinar. My name is Sam, and thank you very much for joining us. Please be sure to check out our other videos.